A royal visit. Snow White was just about as happy as a princess could be. She had married her true love, the prince, and lived in a beautiful castle. Her wicked stepmother was gone. She had everything she could ever want, but she missed her good friends from the forest, the 7 dwarfs, very much. "Why do you look so sad, my darling?" the prince asked Snow White one morning. "Oh, I've just been thinking about the dwarfs," she replied. "It's been so long since I've seen them. I really miss them." "Well, why don't you go for a visit?" the prince suggested. "Their cottage is not so far away." "That would be lovely," Snow White called. "Let's go today." While the prince called the groomsmen to saddle their horses, Snow White wrote a note to tell the 7 dwarfs that she was coming. Then she asked a bluebird to deliver it. At the dwarf's cottage, Sleepy was just waking up when the birds landed on the windowsill. "Say, there's a boat in his nose. A note in his toes," said Doc, noticing an envelope in the bird's claws. "Looks like a chew," Sneezy said with a sniffle. "Indeed," Doc replied, "but who could it be from?" Then, just as he reached for the letter, the scent of sweet perfume drifted to his nose. "Why, it's from Snow White!" Doc exclaimed. He and Sleepy and Sneezy ran downstairs to tell the others. Doc began to read the note. "My dear dwarfs," he said. "Heh, she called us dear." "Oh, get on with it," grumbled Grumpy. Doc scanned the note. Well, golly gee, she's coming for a visit. Today," he cried. "Hooray!" Happy cheered. "Snow White is coming!" But the other 6 dwarfs looked around their messy cottage. Dirty dishes and clothes were piled everywhere. Doc handed a broom to Dopey. "We have a lot to do, men. Sleepy, you make the beds. Bashful, you fold the clothes. Sneezy, you dust the furniture. Dopey will sweep the floors. "She's coming at noon," Grumpy huffed. "She'll want lunch. Someone's going to have to cook." "Why don't you and Happy fix something suitable for Snow White to eat?" Doc suggested. The dwarfs started to work on their chores right away. It didn't go very well. Sleepy got tired and lay down in the middle of Grumpy's bed. Sneezy kept sneezing as he dusted, and Dopey knocked furniture over as he swept. Meanwhile, Happy and Grumpy couldn't agree on what kind of sandwiches to make. "Snow White likes peanut butter and jelly, I know," Happy declared. "She likes ham and cheese," Grumpy grumbled. "Everyone knows that." By the time Doc finally got them to agree on something, the clock struck 12 and there was a soft tap at the door. Yeah, here," Snoozy sneezed. "Wake up, Sleepy." The dwarfs ran to the door and opened it. Their beloved princess was here. They smiled as Snow White hugged each of them and kissed their foreheads. "How I've missed you all," she cried. "Please forgive the mess, Princess," Bashful whispered to her. "We didn't quite get it cleaned up." "Oh, please," Snow White said with a laugh. "Forgive me for giving you such short notice. Besides, I've come to see you, not your cottage." "Would you care for a ham and jelly sandwich?" Doc offered, holding up a platter. "Or peanut butter and cheese?" "Oh, how sweet," Snow White replied kindly. "But, well, you see," she paused, "if I'd known you were going to all this trouble, I wouldn't have brought a picnic with me." "A picnic?" the dwarfs exclaimed. "Well, yes. I remembered how much you liked it when I cooked, so I brought some of your favorites." Just then the prince walked in with an overflowing basket. "What did you bring?" Doc asked hopefully. "Oh, just some roast chicken and deviled eggs," Snow White said. "Cinnamon bread and butter, corn and tomatoes from the royal garden, sugar cookies, cinnamon cookies, and a fresh apple pie. But let's eat your sandwiches first." The dwarfs looked at one another, and Doc cleared his throat. "We can have ham and jelly any time," he said. "Let's enjoy your picnic and have a great visit." And that's exactly what they did. The end.
Wow, we read the whole book.